Hi, have you ever experienced or seen someone go through anxiety? That's only one of the forms of stress that people from our generation, like Gen Z, have been through. The type diagnosed mental health conditions are anxiety, depression, ADHD, PTSD, OCD, etc. These kinds of stress can be very critical to your mental health. Generation Z refers to the generation that was born between 1997 and 2012. The kind of generation that was in the outburst of creating new technology. 57% of people who grew up in this generation are taking medication for their mental health condition, especially when a particular person has went through something in their life. For example, the COVID-19 pandemic. After the COVID-19 pandemic, it was very rough for both generations, Generation Z and millennials. From an article, Fierce Healthcare, 92% said the pandemic is having a negative impact on their mental health. That was on the millennial side. Most people from both generations went downhill after COVID. They would have to fight through the stress they already had to begin with to try to overcome what happened in that particular year. Moreover, since this generation is following behind the millennials, it's best we compare the two. This is the chart level for the depression during COVID. As you can see, this is the chart we have here for the day-to-day workers that were asked around on how they were mentally after COVID and during. Moving on to Gen Z more, and moreover to the topic of health conditions that people from our generation or my generation have gone through. As you can see here, this is the mental health conditions: anxiety, depression, ADHD, PTSD, OCD. As you can see, the anxiety is the highest with 90%. Second goes depression with 78%, ADHD 27%, PTSD 20%, OCD with 17%. What can be done? As said before, these conditions can be very difficult for those who endure a lot of stress. If people feel that their condition needs professional help, they should see a doctor or a therapist, where you can possibly get referred to a medication if necessary. Since Gen Z is a generation based off of technology from the come up, everyone as a whole are too into social media, and it can impact them. It can impact literally anyone. In an article from Harmony Healthcare, 57% have taken a break from social media for their mental health, and 30% have deleted their social media for the sake of their mental health. This indeed shows that being in our phones and being in social media a lot can lead into different things that can impact our mental health. Another way stress can be very effective is in regards of our future, on what we think we would become in the future, and how the stress that we get now can affect it, can stay in the way of it, and it can just cause it to not happen at all. From the website Harmony Healthcare, there is a chart that reads 85% are worried about the future. 75% of Generation Z feel they have a disadvantage compared to the other generations. In conclusion, going through any kind of stress should be taken very seriously. This can turn out very critical for your mental health if not treated properly. Most issues like COVID, our environment, our lack of faith, and even our phone usage affect this sort of thing. And if there is anyone out there that is experiencing anxiety, they should find help to figure out exactly what can be done. And my name is Felix Vasquez, and thank you for listening to my formative speech.